Alright, so this is everything gotten from my very first trip to Hagerstown. So, of course, I have the t-shirt and hat and stuff. All the preliminary stuff that I get when I go to a stadium for the first time. So let's get started. So first I have the printed ticket here. You can see the teams, High Point and Hagerstown. And Striker's birthday party, toothbrush holder, did not get because I am not 14 or under, and I don't think I can pass off as that anymore. So, yeah, there we go. So, Sunday Fun Day. That's to print a ticket. We have a Papa John's coupon here. It says "Go Flying Boxcars" on the front. If it didn't have anything that alluded to the baseball team, I probably wouldn't even think about keeping it. But free cheese sticks for anywhere that's participating. It says like a specific franchise at the bottom, Banjo or something. What is it? Bajco is what it is. But yeah, this was for like a strikeout batter, and like on the fourth at bat, he finally struck out, so everyone got this. We have the pocket schedule here, which was kind of odd. There wasn't pocket schedules at the ticket office. There wasn't pocket schedules in the team store. They were only at the concession stand. And the concession stand I went to wasn't even where you would think it would be, like at the checkout or anything. It was really where you don't even go. It was on top of the soda machine. And the way it was laid out, no one really even passes through that area. So very odd. But here is the pocket schedule. As I said, let's see if I can unfold this here, and I can. Good for me. This is the right way. So there's all the teams. There's the schedule and some ads. You can scan that code for the promo schedule for the final 3 weeks here. I'm actually going to try to rush up this video, see if I can get it out by Friday, just because it's a new stadium. So you might be watching this before the end of the year. We'll see. Yeah, Boxcar Buddies, whatever that is. Individual game tickets, $13 was my ticket. Weekly promos, picnics and parties, and fireworks nights. So there we go. Perfect. Here is the team store bag here. It's gonna be hard to lay this out, especially with also having like a clear bag here. But anyway, it says Hagerstown Flying Boxcars with their main logo striker on there, and I guess it just has it once. Here is the hat. It says Hagerstown on the back, and ALPB on the side. I guess that's the company OC. Red brim, blue hat. Just the plain here. It doesn't have striker on it. And I got this, even though it's kind of an alternate, because this is what they were wearing on this day. And also, I went back to the broadcast of the other time I saw Hagerstown when they were on the road last year at Lancaster. And from all the evidence I can tell, it looks like they were also wearing these exact hats on that day. The camera angles for that game were pretty limited, but they were clearly wearing a dark blue hat with the red brim. This is the only hat with that color combo I can find. So I imagine this was most likely the hat that they wore last year when I saw them on the road as well. So we do have some card packs here. I do want to show the shirt off here. Hagerstown Flying Boxcars. And here's their other logo that they use a lot, just the H with the wing here. And yeah, that's that. That's my shirt. And we have card packs. We have 25 and 24. According to the website, they're selling 2024 for $2 regardless, and this is $8. So it's really cheap actually when it comes to these team sets. But in this case, I actually got it for even cheaper because I bought the 25 set, and there's a big sign that said that if you buy the 25, you get this completely free. So that's exactly what I did. I got it for free, so that's cool. And like I said, if you wanted to get the 2024 solo, it is $2 online regardless. Obviously just the product. I mean, if you do buy it online, there's probably shipping costs, yada yada, but the product itself is $2 anyway. So it's a pretty good deal. But anyway, I'm going to open these, and we'll start with 24 and then move on to 25. All right, first here on the 2024 pack, we have Chase Selesky. I'm going to switch hands. Why am I doing it? Why am I trying to hold the phone left-handed when I'm putting them on the left here? Magnurus Sierra. Rodolfo Sanchez. Anudi Cordoril. Yudi Garcia. Marvin Gorgas. Rafael Kelly. Jose Lopez. Jovan Sylvan. That almost rhymes if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I'm probably not. Rob Klinchak. Parker Markle. Gunnar Groin. Tyler Hill. Alan Marrero. Cito Culver. Osvaldo Abreu. Luis Diaz. Joe Campagna. Osmi Gregorio. Dario Gomez. Demetrius Moorer. Andrew Moritz. Wellington Dotel. Blake Berry. Yuri Perez. Mike Kickham. Mark Mason, manager. Manny Corpus, pitching coach. You know what? Inahel Polanco and striker mascot. So that's your 2024 pack. We are going to move on here to the 2025 pack. All right, here we are, 2025. This does have a checklist on the back here. You can see everyone. So first player is Mac Conklin. Mike Kickham. Brandon Noriega. Anthony Imhoff. Julian Manaya. Casey Marshallitz. Quentin Martinez. Rafael Kelly. Jack Weisenberger. Zane Robbins. David Richardson. Dominic Picone. Kevin Syons Jr. Joe DeLuca. Mark Black. Dante Leach. Blake Mayberry. Ozzy Abreu. Gary Mattis. Which by the way, I believe, Ozzy is Osvaldo from the last one. They kind of just updated his name. He probably said, I prefer this name, and now he goes by Ozzy. That's how they announced him in the stadium, but the video board still had his full name. So anyway, Daryl Gomez. Justin Akel, or Akel. He was batting. I should know his name. I think it was Akel. Roydell Martinez. Bryce Cannon. Tyler Williams. Carrie Arboleda. Wellington Dotel. Aaron Takis. Shane Turner, manager. Arthur Rhodes, pitching coach. Inohel Polanco, hitting coach. And striker on a horse. So, yeah, that is it for this portion. But I do have one just kind of bonusing. Doesn't directly have to do with Hagerstown. But you'll see here in a second. So I did this last time I went on a work-related trip. I'm still zoomed in. Last time I went on a work-related trip, I went to um, Philadelphia for Penn Relays. That's the event I was working. And then I went to the Wilmington Blue Rocks game the night before, and I included stuff that I got when I was working at Penn Relays with the um, Wilmington video just real quick. So in this case, I'm just going to do the same just because I can. So Hagerstown, I went to on my way back home, but I was in Ironton, Ohio for 3 football games in one day. And this is not the full program. This is one that I found on the ground. I tried asking people, like, where do I get a program? And they were sold out by literally the middle of the first quarter. So this is what I got. Basically, the jacket of it, like the front and back cover. And as you can see, it's pretty ripped up. There's footprints all over it. As I said, I found it on the ground, but it's still something. If something pops up on eBay, I might buy the full thing. Surprisingly, I already did look on eBay, and there's actually a lot of programs from like early 2000s and even before that of this specific high school, which is um, interesting how much there is out there, but not this one yet. So I have a save search going, so I'll get notified if someone does put the full thing on eBay, and we'll go from there. But anyway, for now we just have this. There probably won't be an update with that most likely because I just don't really have a good place to put it. Um, so, but anyway, yeah, that's the front cover. This is the back, which is just an ad. Down on the inside, like I said, this is basically just the jacket of it. Looks like actually where the rips are, that's probably like where the staples were, I think. I don't know why someone just ripped it out like that, but that's probably where the staples were to hold the thing together. But anyway, there's another ad, and there is team photo. So there's that. And these things that you've been seeing off to the side are Wendy's clappers. They're one of the sponsors there is Wendy's, and basically there was a giant Frosty walking around at one point, and Wendy was passing out Wendy's clappers. So that's how I ended up with these. So anyway, I love picking up things even when I'm working. So anyway, that is it for me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.